1,000 Ways to Make a Living in 2026. Why opportunity has never been greater. Consider the possibility that many individuals search for opportunities in ineffective or unproductive places. They spend months applying for jobs. They send out hundreds of resumes. They wait for someone else to give them permission to earn a living. However, numerous opportunities exist in their immediate environment, often overlooked. Over a century ago, a significant concept was introduced. The concept was straightforward. There exist numerous methods for earning a livelihood. These methods number in the hundreds. Possibly, there are even thousands of such opportunities. The primary obstacle is not the scarcity of opportunity. Rather, the challenge lies in the ability to recognize these opportunities. Currently, this concept holds greater relevance than at any previous time. In 2026, the available avenues for earning a living exceed 1,000. There are likely as many as 10,000 distinct opportunities. Many of these opportunities did not exist a decade ago. This video will examine contemporary opportunities accessible to individuals from diverse backgrounds. An Ivy League degree is not a prerequisite. Financially privileged family backgrounds are not necessary. Exclusive social connections are not required. The essential requirements are skills, dedication, patience, and a willingness to learn. Financial independence frequently commences when individuals cease to ask, "Who will hire me?" and instead begin to inquire, "What value can I create?" Challenging common misconceptions about success. A common belief is that success originates from education. Another perspective suggests that financial resources are the foundation of success. Some people attribute success primarily to luck. However, historical evidence indicates an alternative explanation. Success frequently originates from the ability to solve problems or needs. Society rewards individuals who effectively address and resolve problems. For example, a plumber addresses plumbing-related issues. Similarly, a mechanic resolves mechanical issues in vehicles. A software developer creates solutions for business challenges. A content creator on platforms such as YouTube addresses informational needs. Entrepreneurs identify and address customer needs. The magnitude of the problem addressed often correlates with the resulting opportunity. Greater challenges typically yield greater opportunities. A common error is to prioritize formal credentials over practical utility. Employers typically compensate individuals for the value they provide, rather than for academic qualifications alone. Similarly, customers seek value rather than academic credentials. The marketplace rewards the creation and delivery of value. And that creates incredible opportunities for people willing to learn practical skills. The return of blue-collar wealth. For decades, society has equated success with office-based careers. As a result, many pursued traditional office roles. There is now a shortage of skilled workers across North America. This shortage is generating significant opportunities. Electricians, HVAC technicians, welders, heavy equipment operators, power line technicians, industrial mechanics, millwrights, construction specialists. Many of these professions offer six-figure incomes. Some roles provide even higher earnings. In contrast, many office workers with student debt face financial challenges. The reason is straightforward. Markets tend to reward scarcity. Skilled trades have become increasingly scarce. The electrical grid needs upgrades. Data centers need construction. Factories need maintenance. Homes need repairs. Solar systems need installation. Electric vehicle infrastructure needs expansion. Society continues to rely on individuals with the expertise to build, repair, and maintain essential systems. The lesson is clear. Practical skills should not be underestimated. A skilled tradesperson often brings more value than a prestigious title. They offer expertise that is in genuine demand. Think about it. A teenager can create an app. A retiree can launch a YouTube channel. A mechanic can teach repair techniques online. The new gold rush is digital. A century ago, opportunity often depended on location. Today, opportunity depends on connectivity. One laptop, one internet connection, one useful skill. That's often enough to begin. Think about it. A teenager can create an app. A retiree can launch a YouTube channel. A mechanic can teach repair techniques online. A teacher can sell courses worldwide. A writer can publish globally. The barriers have never been lower. The audience has never been larger. Technology has democratized opportunity. But technology rewards creators more than consumers. Most people spend hours scrolling. A small minority spend hours creating. Guess which group tends to build wealth? The creator economy is not about becoming famous. It is about becoming useful. Useful information, useful entertainment, useful education, useful solutions. The internet rewards usefulness at scale. AI is transforming every aspect of our world. Artificial intelligence is transforming the labor market. Many people are concerned about its impact. Others choose to overlook these changes. Neither approach is advisable. Every major technological revolution creates winners and losers. AI is not replacing all jobs. It is changing how jobs are performed. By 2026, the most valuable employees will likely be individuals who effectively leverage AI. Success will come from collaboration, not competition with AI. A plumber using AI for scheduling. A realtor using AI for marketing. A small business owner using AI for customer support. A content creator using AI for research. An investor, the potential for growth is significant. The opportunity is enormous. Businesses worldwide need help implementing AI. Most business owners do not fully understand this technology. Those who do can develop valuable services. Many entirely new careers are emerging. AI consultants, prompt specialists, automation builders, workflow designers, digital assistants. Over the next decade, millions of opportunities may arise for those who learn to work with intelligent tools. Ownership fundamentally changes your financial trajectory. Many people focus solely on income. Few prioritize building ownership. This distinction is critical. Income pays bills. Ownership builds wealth. Employees exchange their time for income. Owners hold assets that generate income. The objective is not just to earn more. The goal is to gradually increase ownership. This includes owning businesses, investments, intellectual property, digital products, real estate, and other productive assets. Historically, the wealthiest individuals did not achieve their status through salaries alone. They built wealth through ownership. Even small stakes in ownership are significant. One share can grow to 10, then to 100, and eventually to 1,000. The journey to wealth begins with ownership. It does not require perfection. Multiple income streams. Relying on a single income source increases financial vulnerability. Diversifying your income sources builds financial resilience. Consider the analogy of a table. A table with only one leg is unstable. With 4 legs, the table is much stronger. This principle also applies to personal finances. Depending on a single paycheck exposes you to greater risk. One risk. However, if you have several sources of income, such as a career, dividend income, a small business, a digital product, an investment portfolio, your financial situation becomes significantly more resilient. You do not need 10 income streams. You simply need enough diversification so that a single setback does not jeopardize your entire financial stability. Building your modern wealth system. Consider integrating the following elements: a skilled profession, an investment portfolio, a side business, technology, artificial intelligence, continuous learning. Together, these components form a modern wealth system. This approach does not rely on luck, gambling, or speculation. It is a system, a repeatable process, and a defined structure. Consistent, incremental improvements over time lead to exceptional results. The future belongs to those who build, not to those who complain, but to creators, not consumers, not merely earners. The world of 2026 offers more opportunities than perhaps any period in human history. But opportunity rarely arrives with a flashing sign. It usually arrives disguised as work, learning, discipline, and persistence. The people who thrive are not necessarily the smartest. They are often the most adaptable, the most curious, the most persistent, the most willing to take responsibility for their future. There are no longer 1,000 ways to make a living. There are thousands upon thousands. The question isn't whether opportunity exists. The question is whether you are prepared to recognize it. And more importantly, whether you are willing to act on it. Because financial freedom doesn't begin when you find the perfect opportunity. It begins when you decide to become useful. The question isn't whether opportunity exists. The question is whether you are prepared to recognize it. And more importantly, whether you are willing to act on it. Because financial freedom doesn't begin when you find the perfect opportunity. It begins when you decide to become useful.